Hello, Yoskis. Hey, it is I, Heather of booktubes, here with another reading vlog. So, this is the day after my last reading vlog, which I need to try and finish editing today, but these are not being uploaded back to back. So, I am going to be reading 3 specific books. This might cover something more, but I have 3 specific books. And I'm not sure which live show is first, but all of these are for live shows that are happening in March. I think they're all happening in the 20s, but I plan on reading Dirty Kisses by Wright first. This is the first in a Mafia series, and I'm reading it for the Taboo Book Club, which Temecka from Library of Tomes is hosting with her co-host of the month, Ashley from Bookish Realm. That's the one that I plan on picking up first. Then Ashley is hosting with Beautifully Bookish Bethany and Alanna the Lioness read along. The second book is the Book of March, and that is Alanna in the Hand of the Goddess. This is a young adult fantasy series where a girl disguises herself as a boy to train to be a knight, and I can't wait. I can't wait to read more about Alanna and the King of Thieves and the Prince. I love them. And then lastly, Beautifully Bookish Bethany is hosting with, oh dear, I still don't know her first name. I will look it up during this vlog. But Thor Wants Another Leather. And also for the March live show is Kim from Native Warrior Book Lady. And they are reading Heartbeat Braves, which is Crooked Rock, maybe? Number 1 by Pamela Sanderson. This is the Indigenous romance author read-along. So I would say that is the book that I'm most nervous about reading because I don't have any idea if I will like this author. I've read a previous book by Wright. Okay, I have no idea where I cut off. I forgot that my phone was about to die, and then it died. But so I read Redemption by Wright. That's her dark Christmas romance. So I know that I like her style, at least to a certain extent. So I'm not worried about her. Alanna the Lioness, obviously, one of my all-time favorites. Not worried about that one. The Heartbeat Braves, I'm a little nervous because I don't know how it's gonna fit my style. You know, I like low angst and all the things, but I really want to read it kind of irregardless and just see what my rating is and be able to participate in the live show and know what everybody's talking about. So that's kind of my goal for this vlog. And yeah, I kind of want to knock all these out. My reading has not been great so far this month, as again you just saw in the last vlog. My first 5-star was a manga a couple days ago. In fact, I got the second one, so let me grab it. Cutie and the Beast Volume 2 came in the mail today, so I'm excited to read it. But the third one doesn't come out until July, or definitely the summer. And there's a solid chance I'm going to pre-order it once I'm done reading this. But I'm pretty excited that this came. I will read other things if I need to, but the goal is to kind of knock these 3 books out in the next few days. So while my phone is charging, I'm going to edit my last vlog, and I really want to get that uploaded before I get a bunch of clips from this one going, because that will just make my life easier. So I'm hoping to have it edited by the time my husband gets home from work, and then pick up Dirty Kisses tonight. So here goes nothing.
Okay, so while I am cooking some curry, which is not authentic in any way and is a leftover of my mom's chicken, broccoli, and rice casserole, but I'm too lazy to do casseroles. I just think it's an unnecessary step. So all of mine are deconstructed and I just put it together on the bowl or the plate. Anyways, so while I'm cooking this, I wanted to tell you guys that the live shows, the first one is the Heartbeat Braves, that's on Beautifully Bookish Bethany's channel, and is the 25th at 8:30 Eastern Time. All of the live shows are at 8:30 Eastern Time. The next one is Alanna in the Hand of the Goddess on Ashley's channel on the 26th. And then lastly, the Taboo Book Club is the 27th on Temecka's channel, Library of Tomes. So I am super excited for each and every one of these live shows. I watch all of these creators on live shows regularly, whether they're hosting or not, because I find them extremely informative and entertaining. So I really highly recommend watching, even if you have to watch the recording later on. So my curry is cream and chicken soup, curry powder, chicken broth, and that's kind of the sauce. I do sometimes shredded chicken, but my husband is not a huge fan of chicken at all. So this one's just cauliflower and broccoli, which is freaking delicious. I'm not even going to lie to you. And then I just make white rice in the rice cooker because, again, it's just so easy. And then this is where it gets really, really extra inauthentic, I'm pretty sure. I then put on cheddar, shredded cheddar cheese and sour cream. And I don't know for sure, but I'm sure curry enthusiasts are rolling over in their graves all over the planet because I'm pretty sure this is not how it's supposed to go. But this is kind of a comfort meal for me, and my children do not like it. And since they were gone for this vlog, I was like, oh heck yes, this is 100% what we're eating over anything else. So this was the first meal I made, and it was delicious, and I was so happy and satisfied because I love eating food that my children don't like, and unfortunately most of the time I have to cater to their taste. So that's just a unfortunate side effect. All right, it is bedtime, surprising nobody. I did not really get through much of the book. I read the prologue and the beginning of the first chapter. So he's the lion of the Russian mafia. I think he's the head. And he's in New York City because somebody murdered his money cleaner, and his money cleaner was taught everything that he knew by this woman, so he's going to go see her. She has an art gallery, and she is blacking out and losing chunks of time, and that's all I know so far. I watched Coming to America. It was hilarious and really pretty costumes and stuff. They did a really good job visually with it. And I watched Supernatural and got creeped out by the Changeling Kid episode. Holy moly. That was not fun. So I will update you in the morning, hopefully after I've read a good portion of Dirty Kisses. Okay, hopefully I stopped sneezing, but we will see. I finished Dirty Kisses. I'm going to do a productivity live on my channel in about half an hour, so I'm trying to hurry up and finish getting ready for the day. I read Dirty Kisses from 5:30 this morning when my alarm went off till 8:40 or something like that. So it was a nice quick read, lots of violence, but it's mostly like them finding already dead people that were brutally killed, and I don't have a problem with that. Like, that doesn't bother me as much as watching like the main character get tortured or something like that. So, but this is like not the end for the couple. I thought it was. I thought the other books were about different couples, but it's not. I don't know how many. Oh, I have to blow my nose again. Okay, moving right along with our lives. I don't know if all of the books in the series are about this first couple, or like the first couple or the first three. I don't know. So I'm going to try and find that out. It's very interesting. So I wasn't right about everything when I said what I thought this book was about. So there are Jamaicans, but they're a rival gang that are involved, and the main character is never left Harlem. She grew up there. There's definitely a lot of triggers in this book. There's triggers for sexual assault of children, triggers for violence, especially for, like I said, finding dead people who were killed really violently. Pretty much the two darkest things. And those things, they don't really happen on page. There's also triggers. I look
I don't know what they look like right now. Anyways, those things don't happen on page, so that is always easier for me to enjoy a book as well if it's not given a lot of page time and it's just obviously something that the character has been through. I find that much more tolerable than to have like flashbacks where you're actively seeing what's being done to them and stuff like that. Really liked it. I don't know if I'm gonna give it 4 or 5 stars. I don't know. I need to think about it, I guess. Oh my God, the sniffing. What am I supposed to do, I ask you? Let's see, what else? Anything else about, okay. So she does become his money washer, launderer, and she is blacking out. We do get that explained in this book. And he's the lion, she's the mouse. I can't wait to see what happens. Like, I will probably pick up the next book soon. It was really good. Probably give it 5 stars. I found it like the tiniest bit slow at the beginning. Like, we didn't have sex until towards the end, and there's not a ton. You're in a lot of people's heads. You're in 3 people's heads. There's not a ton of, well, I shouldn't even say that. I was gonna say there's not a ton of conversations between the couple, but there kind of is. Yeah, I don't know. I really liked it. I really liked it a lot. It was a good pick for the Taboo Book Club. This makes 2 books by Wright that I've really enjoyed. So I look forward to reading more of her stuff. But yeah, there was lots of tragedy, that's for sure. But not in a way that super bothered me. If you're in the mood for a dark mafia romance, then it's doable. Welcome to my not skills. You'll be fine. I need to hurry. What's next? Mascara is next. I have no idea if my method is even the least bit good, but after I do my base, my foundation and stuff, then I do my eye makeup while this kind of sets, and then I add the blush and bronzer. I need to try like a couple different things though, because like my foundation separates and like it's really textured. I need to try some of the tips that I've been searching to keep it smooth and all the things. Okay, it's right there. Yeah, we're off to a really good start, because even though last night was super duper slow, you know, barely getting started into the first chapter, I flew through the whole book this morning, no issues. And so next we'll be on the Heartbeat Braves, but that won't be until later, after the productivity sprints and everything. I really need to get some notes done for future videos, so, and I have to move a bunch of things around on my schedule and just all sorts of stuff, so let's get that extra. All right, hair next. Let's see. This is all I'm doing today. There we go. All right, we done. We're gonna go do some productivity sprints and hopefully get a ton of stuff done. Okay, I'm getting ready for the productivity sprints. So I'm getting ready for the productivity sprints. I'm talking to my phone, which means really soon you get your tablet, right? Yuppie! Yuppie! What's that?
All night I do that. I'm gonna do that.
All night you do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I bet you sleep some of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello. It is 12:46. I'm cooking my lunch and I'm eating raspberries because I'm eating for the first time today. Not great. I'm making zucchini and ground beef, like a stuffed zucchini, but not stuffed. I just had my productivity live. Did that for a couple hours. Went really well. I had a couple people on there the whole time, so that was nice. And I got a bunch of stuff done, got a bunch of prep done for videos for the rest of the month, basically. So very happy about that. I've started Heartbeat Braves by Pamela Sanderson, and the first page is really good. This is something about, I think she works for a reservation or works in conjunction with the reservation or something like that, and they're having issues, and the new hot guy is taking her job or is her new boss or something like that, and I think they're going to have issues. So they just met. They've said like one word to each other. Yeah, hoping honestly to knock that out before my husband gets home. And I also really want to what else do I really want to do? Really want to do some adult coloring. I want to load the dishwasher, wash the dishes, and vacuum. Maybe put laundry away, but let's not get crazy. So that's kind of my goal for the next 4 hours. Hello. I am home alone at the moment, so life is good. I am reading Heartbeat Braves. It is a center that helps a whole bunch of different tribes. It's funded by several tribes, and it's kind of helping them in the city. So I've gathered, I'm kind of skimming it. I'm not gonna lie, it's just not my style. We're following quite a few different characters' point of views, and yeah, I'm skimming it, but that's where I'm at. I'm going to lie down on the couch and watch so I can read this because I'm not like feeling super great, but I'm going to try and get like at least halfway through the book before I do something else.
Oh, yes, I will. No. All right, that's it, Gus.
All right, I DNF'd Heartbeat Braves. I skimmed like 150 pages of it. It's very much like women's fiction or something like that. It's about the center mainly, and it's following all these different people and their familial ties and stuff. It's not really a romance, and that's just not what I read. So I do plan on attending the live show and seeing what everybody has to say about it, but yeah, it's not a romance. So I really don't feel like picking up Alanna, the Lioness. I feel very much like picking up a romance. So I might see what I can get into, you know? So I just read Hefty by Jessa Kane. It's a smutty novella. It's two high school students who've been in love with each other their whole life but haven't told each other. It's best friend's brother, and it was so cute. It was still Jessa Kane, so there were a couple like over-the-top things, but it was mostly just cute and sweet and adorable. I loved the plus size, if you will, hero, and how he ended up getting confidence even though he didn't have it there at the beginning, and I just really loved it. It was perfect. Update. I'm going to read The Player by Kresley. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to start that for like a minute, and then I'm going to make supper, which I'm going to make seasoned fries with queso and taco meat and sour cream, guacamole for me, you know, all the good stuff. Okay, I just updated my notes for my March wrap up. I've DNF'd 10 books so far this month. 10 books. Today's the 13th. That's crazy, even for me. Like, I feel like the last few months have been really low DNFs. The most I've had since I started keeping track for my channel was 16 DNFs in a month, and there's a solid chance I'm going to pass that. We'll see. Hopefully the rest of the month is honestly better reading, because my last 3 books that I finished were 5 stars, and those are my only 5 stars for the month, so we'll see. But 10 DNFs in 13 days. That's crazy. That is crazy. Who does that? Okay, so here's where I'm at on videos for the month. That first vlog is already filmed. I will film Groveling and Captive Captor tomorrow, and this is the vlog after that, so not bad. So I did errands the whole day, just got home. I went to Once Upon a Child and got summer clothes for my baby girl, and I got some really cute stuff, so now I'm just gonna color. Okay, so before my husband like came in, and he was like looking at me real weird, like, what are you doing, woman? So that's why that was a very quick clip. It's fine, everything is fine. I am going to get ready for bed, and then I'm going to watch, now that's why I call Black Love's live stream. I'm not even sure what they're talking about. I just know that I'll be interested, so I'm gonna do that. I'm so tired. I haven't felt great. It's not like contagious or anything, so nothing like that. But I just haven't felt great, and I'm tired. Very tired. Tomorrow is daylight savings, but I don't have to go anywhere, and my kids aren't here to wake me up, and I'm very excited about it, so here's hoping. It's a good day, but yeah, I'm going to take my makeup off, take my bra off, get changed into sweatpants, pajamas, the slippers, everything, and I'm very excited about it, and I'm going to do some adult coloring, which I might include a clip of, but I'm done for the day. So I got all my daughter's summer clothes today, and not the boys, but I'll get that done at some point. Tomorrow's filming, and hopefully like nothing else. I read like nothing today. I read 2 pages of Alanna the Lioness, and that was literally it. That was the only thing I read today. So might read a little bit more before bed, might not, but hopefully. Normally I don't read on Sundays, I just don't have the time usually, but tomorrow's gonna be a very easy day for me. I'm gonna stay home. I only have to film 2 videos. It's just gonna be a very easy day, so hopefully tomorrow I can get a whole bunch of reading done. So in the afternoon, I have read like a chapter of Alanna. I planned out a bunch of videos. I recorded today's videos. Husband and I went and got food and went to Walmart. Got a bunch of stuff that we needed. But I'm not feeling great. I'm feeling very worn out. Obviously not contagious stuff or for them to be going anywhere, but I'm not feeling great. I did a bunch of more coloring. I will make sure I insert a clip of the picture, because I'm pretty sure I colored for like 3 hours last night because I was watching No That's Why Black Love. They're live. It was about I think it was about indie versus traditional publishing, but I was just talking a lot about the obstacles that Black authors specifically face and why they may or may not choose to go one route or the other. But it was a really good live. And the whole time that I was watching that, I was coloring. And then I colored a little bit more just now when I got home. I kind of want to finish the picture today, but I really want to get Alanna read. My Kindle says it'll take me a couple hours. But I really want to get that done and color and watch Psych. And then tonight's the Grammys and Taylor Swift is performing, so I kind of want to see her performance too. I don't even know what time the Grammys are or anything, but I think I'm going to throw my hair up. I think I'm going to change into sweats and hopefully knock this book out.
This is the storybook Ivy and the Inky Butterfly by Johanna Basford. It will be linked, as well as the pencils if I can find the set, in the description. It's my favorite. It's an actual storybook with coloring.
Hey, so it's Monday morning. I finished Alanna and the Lioness late last night. I was watching the Grammys, so it took me forever. I gave it 5 stars for nostalgia. I would say this reread was more of a 4-star. And that could be my never-ending reading funk of March, but yeah, it's still one of my all-time favorite books, so I felt like I couldn't give it less than 5 stars. But in reality, this reread was a 4-star. In this book, she turns 18, so it starts out when she's 15, and she turns 18. She has a couple of romance threads in this book, and she becomes a knight, and she's leaving the castle and going to journey, and that is the setup for the next book. So I don't remember what happens in the next book. It's kind of been fun because I really haven't quite remembered how things play out in either of the books, so that makes this reread really fun. So recap, I loved Dirty Kisses. It was very violent, very fun. There was not a ton of smut, but definitely some smutty scenes, and I really enjoyed it. And then Heartbeat Braves, it was well written. I didn't have any issue with it. I know I can think off the top of my head of several people that I think would really enjoy this book, but it is absolutely just not the subgenre of romance that I read. It was much more focused on the center, and the romance was barely there. It was more focused on the people's lives and center and the constant disasters that were happening with it. And it's not what I read. I wasn't in the mood, and I just was struggling with it and decided, you're the only one making you read it. You can still watch the live show and participate. It'll be fine. So I think that was a good choice. I feel a little bit guilty about it, but sometimes you just gotta let that go. Yeah, definitely a good book that's just not what I read. And then Hefty was so fun and cute and smutty and over the top, and there's like one particular scene where you're like, well, that's not okay, but that's just a Kane. And then I think I read like 40% of the player. I'm a little bit stressed out by it because I'm sure I just need to push through this. I should probably message Izzy, but she's waiting. He doesn't know that. I'm pretty sure he might know that she's a con artist, but like she's still doing her con artist things, and it's like he didn't call her back and stuff. Stressed. And then Alanna and the Lioness, which took me like a couple days when it's like a 2-hour read. When in reality, like the first day I read the first chapter, that was it. But my couple of side ventures were a good idea for this reading vlog, but ultimately I think that the structured reading vlog went a little bit better than the mood reading one. So who knows? I'm just having an identity crisis, a reader crisis, a slump. It'll be okay. Like, you don't have to be on top of your game every second of every month. Let's be real here. Life goes in seasons. It ebbs and flows. It goes up and down. Your reading's not going to stay the same every month. That's crazy. And that's okay. But on to the next thing. Oh, last night I did also read. It was after Alanna and the Lioness. But last night I read Should Have Been. I think it's just Should Have Been. By Alexandria House. And it was 69 pages. It does involve cheating, but it involves cheating where everybody in the relationship, like, they're not good relationships, right? They're not people who are truly in love with each other, which I don't know why, but, like, I basically don't have an issue with cheating if nobody's feelings are getting hurt. I think a lot of stuff in books comes down to the emotions for me. Like, if they're just not in love at all, then it doesn't bother me. But, so there is cheating in this one. Basically, when they first met, they were both in relationships with somebody else. Now it's 2 years later, and he's trying to convince her that they always should have been. Like, they never should have been with those other people. They're the ones that were meant to be. And it was short and cute and sweet and exactly what I need. I think this leaves 4 books I have left in Alexandria House's backlist. And I want to finish it up, and also I don't, because then I won't have anything to read. Oh, man. I have the 2 in the Strickland Sisters and the 2 in the Up for Love or something like that series. So I've read the first book of both of those trilogies and have the other 2 left. I'm tired. Everything's fine. But yeah, so I read that last night. That was good stuff. That's what I needed. That was my reading Thursday afternoon through late Sunday night. So, who knows? Sometimes I read 4 books in a day. Sometimes I read 1 book in 4 days. It's just how that goes. So, thanks for watching. And I think it'll be about a month before I do another vlog. So, let me know if I should read anything in particular.